everybody, it's Yvonne here, and I'd like to show you, I was getting ready to do my second one. I thought maybe I'll share with you how I made this. I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers tools to create some wavy edges on the side here and to add my peacock and so forth. So this is what I want to show you what I'm doing, and let's get going. Let's get it done. I've already cut out two pieces of 4 by 5 1/4, and I've already edged all this one, and this is my new rotary tool cutter, I guess. I don't know how I would say that. All I did was add my cardstock underneath here, and I have myself a little edge, and I think it's so cute. It adds a flavor to the card, if there's such a thing of a flavored card. But I really, pardon me, I really think this is cute. Hiccups and all. So this is the We Are Memory Keeper, and this is the dial, and each one it turns, and each one has a different pattern. You have perforation, you have embossing, you have straight line, perforation, jagged line, and wavy lines, and larger wavy lines. They're really easy to use. Something I've picked up recently and I truly enjoyed. And also I cut out all my my pieces of paper with my new We Are Memory Keeper guillotine cutter. So I absolutely love it. And let's get started here. So all I did was to create this card here is I added my cardstock in an angle like so. Just something to add a little bit of dimension, something that would be different and pretty, very pretty. So all I'm doing is adding this card, not too wide because I don't want it to be over 4 inches. There we go. There's cute. Okay. And then I'm doing from here, I just stamped on white cardstock here. All I did was stamp up some peacock, and all I did was I used my good old Misty here, and I used a peacock that I have in my stash, like this, and because I want it to flow really well, I guess I'm going to do it this way. Perfect. Okay, so what I did to stamp that is I used my Stampin' Up! Concord Crush. I don't think it's available. This is like so old. It's very old, but it's still juicy and it still works. I have to admit, with Stampin' Up!, the products are reliable, and if not, they're there to change it for you. Then I used Island Indigo, and I just kind of pressed it on top too, because what I wanted is a 2-color peacock. So it's just not only one color, it's 2 colors. And so it goes like this. Now, after I've done that, I will take a die and I'm going to cut it out. To do it anyway, I'm just going to add my Versamark. I'm going to align my peacock here, which should have been done the opposite, but it's going to work. There's my peacock, because it's going to be a little bit of Versamark, so that's all good. So there you go. Here's my Versamark, good old Versamark. Actually, this one here is so old too. It's from Stampin' Up! I have 2 of them. And I'm going to definitely stamp my peacock. Very good. Nothing extraordinary, but very good. And then what I'm going to do is add on what I call holographic, and I'm down to my little bit from Ranger embossing powder, holographic embossing powder, because I want my little peacock here to shine, shine, shine. So at least this way here. If I had done it before, I would have needed to put definitely some embossing powder here all the way around, because it would have stuck to that. But since I cut it, I had no danger. Just okay, so here we are. I'm all done, and I'm all glittered up. Really, really fine. And let me show you how I did this. So here is my little peacock here, and all I did was run it with my gun here. Just put some adhesive to the back. That's all I did there. She's so sweet, so cute. She's adorable. And I added it on like this. And then all I did was take my little stamp here. I'm so proud of you. And I did the same thing on a white piece of cardstock. Did the same thing on a white piece of cardstock here, and it really doesn't matter where it is at this point, but we will do it like that with my good old Misty. Like that. Doesn't matter where it is, as long as I can cut it around. Perfect. Perfect. And let me grab, I'm going to grab the blue one this time. Island Indigo. And I am going to add it on here. So proud of you. And there you go. Now all I'm going to do is take my 1.5 inch punch. And cut it through. Grab myself my little sponger here and just add a little bit of color to the sides, because I find that it just kind of gives it a bit of pop, right? And I like that. So, and the way I stamped it, it looks like it's really cute. So I'm just going to kind of just highlight a little bit here. And then with that, I'm going to use my Dollarama dimensional tape, two-way dimensional tape. And it, let me tell you, it's sticky. It's much stickier than anything else I've used. It's sometimes I have to play with my fingers and just to take out the piece of paper on the other side. Okay, so now we have another one like this, and all I did was take a piece of cardstock, and my cardstock, by the way, is 4 inch by 5.5. It's something that I've purchased, so it's not not standard, I shouldn't say that, but it's not the regular size normally. All right, I'm working off camera here. Sorry about that, guys. Now I'm going to add on some more dimensional tape. Like so. And I'm going to pull up this little secondary protection paper here, or whatever you call it. There you go. Now we're sticky both sides. Now make sure my card opens up the right way, because I have done that before. Added it the wrong way. It makes life easier when you know what you're doing. And then all I do is I add it to my already existing card base, and there you have it. You have yourself a beautiful card. Now, as you'll notice, this one here, I did it a little bit more narrow than this part here, but I still like it. I think I might add a few embellishments here, a few, oh, I don't know, maybe bling of some sorts. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to try to do it up. But the point that I want to show you is how, when you use a fancy edge, how different and sweet it makes a card. Very simple, but I thought I'd share after I did this one. I thought I'll make another one to show you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, guys. This is Yvonne, and I'm signing off for now. But most importantly, you have a fabulous day and be happy.
Like a bird on a tree,